Welcome to another edition of In the Spotlight with the Minnesota Magicians. I'm Jimmy Lillidahl, play-by-play voice of the Magic. The Magicians took on the Goalie Region Chill on Friday right here at Richfield Ice Arena. The Magic were 2 for 6 in the power play. Unfortunately, an OTL or a shootout loss in this one. The Magicians were scoreless in the first period. Scott Corbett scored the first one for the Chill. Alex Falconer and Matt Duran with the assists. The Chill made it 2-0 early in the second period. Dominic Florian, Alex Lombacher, and Isaac Thiessen team up for a goal. About 2 minutes later, the Chill made it 3-0. Larry Youngworth gets the goal. Jackson Charlesworth and Justin Kendall get the 2 assists. The Magic strike back with a big power play goal. Kyle Amundsen nets his 4th goal of the season in just 9 games. It's a power play goal. Johnny Panvika and Casey Jerry get the assists as the Magicians are down 3-1. Matt Sherman scores a shorthanded goal. Jake Gamachia gets the assist. As you can see, Sherman all alone on this one as he scores on the breakaway. The third period started the Magicians trailing 3-2. Casey Jerry gets a power play goal. Kyle Wagner and the captain Jack Christensen get the assist with the game tied at 3. The Chill take a 4-3 lead. Larry Youngworth gets the goal. Jackson Charlesworth gets the lone assist. The Magicians trying to tie things up to send it to an extra frame, and that is exactly what they do. Brady Hepner gets his 20th goal of his career. Spencer Kuhlman and Kyle Amundsen get the assists as the Magic tie it up at 4. It went to overtime in the 3-on-3. The Magic did get a power play, but unable to find twine. It then went to a shootout. It lasted just 3 frames. The Magicians unable to score. Dominic Florian and Larry Youngworth scored for the Chill as the Chill beat the Magicians 5-4 in a shootout on Friday night. The Magicians did get a point in the loss. Magic playing at Richfield Ice Arena on Saturday night as well. A different opponent. The Magicians taking on the Brookings Blizzard. Brady Hepner starts the scoring. Jack Christensen and Matt Sherman get the assist. This one came halfway through the first period. The Chill were able to tie it up with a Nick Ford goal. Parker Revering and Griff Jeska had the assist. Tied 1-1 after 1 to start the second period. Chase Gamlin scores for the Blizzard. Logan Rivard and Peter Valent get the assist. The Magicians strike back with a goal from Matt Sherman, his 2nd of the weekend. Brady Hepner and Jack Christensen get the assist as the Magicians were able to tie it up at 2. It went to the third period and the Blizzard kind of took over. Kane Dermott gets the first goal. Griff Jeska and Nick Ford collecting the assists. That was just 24 seconds into the third frame. Then it was Parker Revering. Toby Sengvong Se and Garrett Elmore get the assist. This one came about 2 minutes after Kane Dermott's goal. And then Kane Dermott adds another one about 7 minutes later, about halfway through the third period. Griff Jeska and Nick Ford get the assist as the Blizzard beat the Magicians by a final score of 5-2. The Magicians do get a point on the weekend, but drop 2 games on home ice. Welcome back to In the Spotlight with the Minnesota Magicians. I'm Jimmy Lillidahl alongside veteran goaltender Daneel Gerasimov. Daneel, where are you from?
I'm from Moscow, Russia. It's my 3rd year playing in the United States. And yeah, thanks for having me here.
Absolutely. Why the United States? Why did you not continue to play in Russia where you're from?
Well, for my parents, it was both equally important for me to get great education and play hockey. And if I would go play juniors in Russia, I would lose my eligibility because the guys get paid here. I want to continue my journey here with universities, and then we'll see if I can go pro after that. But yeah, I'm expecting to go and play hockey for a good amount of time. Yeah.
You played in the EHL on the East Coast and then the USPHL,
Yeah.
Both really good Tier 3 leagues. Obviously, you got called up here to play at a higher level. So talk about that.
Well, it's been just a great transition. I've heard that NA was really famous for its goaltending, and a lot of great goalies came from this league. And as soon as I got the opportunity to play here, obviously I didn't even think about it. I just straight said yes, and I was really excited to come play for the Magicians. I was working my way through to the net. You know, you have to battle every day, proving to practice that you're the best goaltender because you have to earn a spot in net. So yeah, the coaching stuff was great. They gave me a couple chances to in net, and Coach Mayer is a player's coach, as a former goaltender, helping out in practices a lot, helping out on some little aspects of your game you gotta take care of and pay more attention. Yeah, everyone's just been great, starting from the front office to our trainer. It's great atmosphere here. Well, obviously, better hockey comparable to EHL and USPHL. Faster, the boys are more physical, a lot of high skill plays. Obviously, the atmosphere at the games is unreal. You get fans. You go to our games, go have like, 1,100 people. You go to Austin and somewhere else, it's around 2,000 people watching you playing. Cowbells everywhere. Just unreal, unbelievable experience here.
So when did it all start for you? When did you first get on the skates, and why did you decide to become a goaltender?
Well, the very first time I was playing for CSKA Moscow, I think I was 4 years old when we just start practicing, and I think I turned into goaltender. I think I was like 7.5, so it was halfway through the first grade in school. Yeah, I always liked the way the goal equipment looked. It was really nice to have, and just one day was a surprise for me. I walk in the locker room, and my dad make a gift. So I walk in, I have a whole setup for a goaltender, and basically everything. I think I had player skates for a while, but that's it. Yeah, being a goaltender is something I love a lot, because Henrik Glock was set once, we stand alone, and we're the only players that face so much, not just physical, but more mentally. We gotta be really mentally prepared. And what makes us different from the players is just the amount of responsibility we take. Because if the forward makes a mistake, the defenseman can help him out, and if the defenseman makes a mistake, I gotta help him out. But if I make a mistake, only the post sometimes can help me out, and I can get lucky the puck can go wide. But other than that, you got to take responsibility for your mistakes, and sometimes it's just a huge responsibility when it's a one-goal game in the end of the third. And it's like pressure you just got to maintain and stay calm and focus on the puck and track it. So that's all you got to do. Yeah.
One of your best appearances or games where you started, obviously down in Austin, you got a 3-0 shutout. Yeah. Magic only have 2 shutouts this year, so obviously that was a big night. You were busy too. You saw a lot of shots.
Yeah.
You had a situation where they had a penalty shot. You were left all alone, like you mentioned earlier. 1,500 fans that obviously are cheering for the other team.
Yeah.
Talk about that and maybe what it did for your confidence. Obviously, that was a big night for you and for the organization.
Yeah, it's been a great experience. It's been a week and a half past that. Yeah, it was a lot of fans there. I was really surprised. I kind of can say it was almost like second appearance in front of such a huge fan base, because in Minot when I played there were like a little less, but also around 1,000 people there. But yeah, Austin was wild. Ever since the warm-ups, you can feel the atmosphere in the game. I don't know, I was just feeling in my zone, I was just kind of like cut everything off, and I was just seeing the puck. And by the end of the third period, I was feeling really confident, and I was making some good saves, and when the penalty shot came out, I didn't even expect it. I thought it's just a hook and penalty. We're going to get 2 minutes. I'm drinking my water, looking at Jumbotron, and I'm like, why all the guys are on the bench? And they're all just getting together. And I see the guy in his center ice with the puck, and I'm like, wow, I got a penalty shot. I got to stop it. Maybe I come in close, shot it low, 5-hole, stopped it. Yeah, it's been a lot for my confidence, because I was struggling in the beginning of this year with a little bit of a confidence back in Springfield, but yeah, just build my way back, build the confidence back, helped a lot. This game been getting a huge key to this season, and as soon as I got here to the Magicians, I kind of felt as a relief a little bit, because yeah, the experience back in Springfield was not as good as here, but as everyone just treats you, and everyone how they behave to you, and the atmosphere in the locker room is just unreal, and you have a really working atmosphere here. You can smell it in the air that the guys work out all the way, not all the time, not only when the coaches ask us for not mandatory workouts. You'll see the guys in the gym 24/7. Yeah, it's just been unbelievable experience here.
One of the things the front office and obviously the coaching staff has noticed is your work ethic. We're in the office, we can see you working out. Obviously, it takes a lot of dedication. A situation where you're kind of close to the rink, so you can come in. Where does that work ethic come from? Obviously, you're putting in some time in addition to being on the ice during goalie sessions and practice every day.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like a little story behind this. I think I was 14 when I was just thinking, like, can I play hockey at the high level or not? And I had opportunity, thanks to my parents. They sent me to a camp in Sweden where I worked with Michael Leonard. He was also Robin Leonard, who is with, who's he with now? I don't think Canucks or someone else. In NHL, yeah. Buffalo, actually, Buffalo. Yeah, he's with Buffalo right now. It's his dad, plus he was the goaltender coach for Henrik Lundqvist when he had great seasons. And I had a chance to skate with Henrik, with Robin, and other pro goaltenders, and that actually I was keeping up with them. And I don't know, it was just like a click that changed in my mind, and I love hard working. Like, I just start loving working out extra. I just start loving being hockey. Like, I can't imagine my life without hockey, honestly. It's just a part of my life I can't take from. Yeah, the situation that I live only 5 minutes away from the rink helps a lot, because you can always get right here, work out on your own. If you need something to, pay attention more. And thanks to all the people I worked through this time, they taught me how to properly work out, how to properly do the drills and everything, and it's been a huge aspect, because if you don't have someone who can show you how to do it, then you won't be successful. Just no matter how much you work out, if there's no result in there, there's no result. And yeah, thanks to the coaching staff, the way they pay attention to us, every single movement in the gym, every single movement on the ice, every puck you battle for on the ice, it's been just great here, yeah.
Before we go here, what are some of the things you're working on moving forward? We talk about the success, obviously the call-up. This is your third year here in the United States. What are some of the things that you're working on moving forward? You're only in '96. You're one of the young guys. You still have a year left once this year concludes.
Well, in future, as I told you guys, I was considering both trying to go play pro or go to college. And right now, the whole team just focus on making the playoffs, clinch that playoff spot, and we're going to start from there, because as soon as the season's over, the regular season's over, it's a whole new game. Doesn't matter what's your record, doesn't matter how'd you play before, just go against the opponent and you play best of 5, best of 3. And that's what we're trying to focus on right now. We kind of put beside us our future career, because we have a bunch of 95s, so we're thinking about what college they're going to go to, where they're going to play. We try to put it all beside those thoughts and just to focus on playoffs. And yeah, that's what I'm trying to do as well. Just don't think about what's going to be after the season, what's going to be in off season, and just trying to focus to finish this season strong. And we definitely want to battle for Robertson Cup in the end of the day, and that's our main goal. We want to lift this cup in like early May, somewhere around like that. Yeah, that is our goal right now. So
perfect. Daneel, thanks for taking the time.
Thank you.
Welcome back to In the Spotlight with the Minnesota Magicians. A big thanks to Daneel Jaresmov for joining us today and taking the time to speak with us. This week's wrap-up, somewhat brief. The Magicians do play on Saturday night against the Cloquet Wilderness, one of the final matchups against Cloquet this season, so make sure to check it out on Saturday night. Again, this one at Richfield Ice Arena. The Magicians have 2 games coming up against the Bismarck Bobcats, not this weekend, but the following weekend. So Friday and Saturday night, you can come check out the Magicians. It's one of the first times, or it is the first time, the Magicians have played the Bobcats here at Richfield Ice Arena this season. They split against the Bobcats earlier this year at the VFW Sports Center in Bismarck. This week's alumni update, Dennis Chevron playing in the Deutsche Ice Hockey Liga for the Isserlohn Roosters. He's playing defense. He played forward for the Magicians during his first 2 seasons. So big news for Dennis Chevron, just 1 year away from playing with the Magic, playing in the top the top level in Germany. Again, the Deutsche Eishockey Liga. He's skating with the Iserlohn Roosters. Military Appreciation Night on the 27th of this month. So a good portion of Magicians games coming up here in the month of February, and plenty to follow as the season rolls on. That's going to do it for another edition of In the Spotlight. So long, everybody.